I'm just showing you a little bit of Hunter's room fixing to be turned into the craft room. A lot of the stuff you will see will be leaving. My brother-in-law moved and needed some furniture and um, stuff like that. So a lot of this stuff is getting sit with him, and that's what I'm trying to show really quickly before everybody comes down and starts moving stuff. Hey, and welcome back to the Curitons. I've got a little bit of a video, like small little bit, well, not video, footage. Let's start again. Let's roll this back. Hey, and welcome back to the Curitons. We are working on a few things. I've got a little bit of a footage to show you of what was in here before. Now we're going to start. It's going to take us a few weeks probably to get all this done. First of all, the lighting, that's all I got up there. Yay, gotta figure that out at some point. And dust it. Ooh, yucky. Since Hunter has moved out, I have his whole room and closet. So we are gonna start working on what are we gonna do with this room. We're gonna turn it into a big craft room and food storage, and it could be a Christmas closet and Valentine's and St. Patrick's Day and whatever. Anyways, I'm just gonna try to put all this footage together. We're not gonna have as many grocery hauls. Usually I have one a week. That's not gonna happen as much anymore because we're really trying to focus on Prime Days coming up too, because we need a few things, maybe, who knows. But also too, we're just trying to save a little bit of money. Everything's getting outrageous. You know this, I know this, it's yucky. So let's start working on this room. I don't know where I'm gonna start. It's gonna be crazy. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notifications. We'd love for you to join our channel. So right now you can see we have just like my canvases are there, my paints are there, like random stuff. We have a lovely fish tank to your side. We don't look at that. That is getting redone completely. We are gonna go into Hunter's closet. He had a fancy door. He does not live here anymore. There's all of his lovely Legos because he could not take them he moved to a big city, so he can't take those. Anyways, here are my fantastic food storage things. Super excited about that. I'm going to, probably not today, but I've got some spots in here that I can take apart this stuff and some paper towels and stuff and put in there. So that's a good. I spent $45 on this at Sam's the other day. I found out I can get it cheaper with my Sam's Plus online. A little perturbed, a little bit, but I can get it for $40. So I'm trying not to spend money, but I have another job coming at the end of the month, so I'll probably take some of that and do this. My Christmas money is going to go my ears pierced. Not my Christmas, my birthday money. It's going to go my ears pierced next month when I go see my sister-in-law. I'm super excited about that. We've already made plans because we're dorks. We're goofballs. So I really want another one of those. Let me turn you over here. I would like to put it probably right there, or me and Timothy are talking about moving that one and Hunter's stuff. And we have a lot of clearance dog food from Oscar, but we're not for sure what we're gonna do with that. And then there's Obi's stuff that he eats. I don't know how long dog food lasts, so I'm gonna research that and see if it's worth it to keep it for Obes next year, really. I mean, because he'll be through those at some point. So here's some of Hunter's stuff that we've got to deal with. Well, not deal with. I'm just trying to store it, and look, there's a little cove. So we're thinking about lining it up there and then putting the food storage over here and have two here. Just to help us out, because we're trying to buy a little bit more in bulk and stuff, but we're planning to put the flour, sugar, bread flour, all-purpose flour, sugar, and maybe rice. I don't know. We like the minute rice so much easier, so I don't know what I'm going to do with one of them. One of them's kind of free right now. But anyways, so let's look at this room. Let's go to this room. That was the closet. This is now Hunter's room. I mean, it's a pretty big room. I'll have to get Timothy to tell us the size on it. Please do not look at the fish tank. I'm trying to keep that out of your way. Yes, there's a projector screen in here because it's kind of been we'll just put it in here now. I have some really pretty blue chairs that I got from this lady that I packed. She sold them $75 for 2 or something. She was needing to get rid of a lot of stuff. She was downsizing. So I'm probably gonna make this like a little sitting area. This behind you is the painting area. This will be the painting area, I think. Like I said, lots of lights need to be in here and installed. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start taking this. I'm gonna see if I can get rid of this desk. Just move some things. I'm gonna take my grandma's china closet and move out there, but we needed it like out of the way, so I'm just gonna take you through the day. We'll probably only spend about 4 hours. It's 11 something. Timothy's brother's coming over at some point. I know he'll want to see him. So we'll probably take 4 to 5 hours. I've got to do laundry in between too. I've cleaned upstairs all week so that I can focus on this on Saturdays. And then Timothy's gonna grill this afternoon. Maybe we can show you a little bit of that. It's 91 degrees. We've hit over 100 in Northeast Arkansas 4 or 5 days straight. So we're not gonna hit 100 today. Yay. So super excited about that. Let's just start kind of figuring out what I'm gonna do. Did you poop outside?
No.
Did you pee outside?
Oh yeah. I also rolled in the dirt. Real dirty.
Oh, gross. Thanks, soaps. You are dirty.
Yep, told you.
Goodness, what is all in your hair?
I told you, I rolled in the dirt.
Okay. Can you say hi? Thought we'd film. Why not?
Yeah.
Okay. I dusted that. I dusted that little thing and put it in there.
Okay.
What I thought I'd do is we can move this.
Why don't we leave it here for a second?
Okay.
Put one of those things here.
So we are going to start putting in the sugar because that was the easiest part, and then getting it all together, putting in the stuff that expires later on the bottom and then the other on the top, and then trying to find a marker to do it, and Obi's trying to get into everything. And then next we're going to do bread flour the same way, but then I think we've decided that it wouldn't fit in that one, and then you're going to get switched around and shown the really, really big one. I kind of sped up this stuff to kind of show it a little bit quicker and not of our banter of, oh, we did this wrong or we should have done it differently, because we do a lot of that. And I think at one point Tim is like, we're going to show them how not to do stuff. And kind of, there was a little bit of spillage on the ground and stuff like that we tried to lick up, but we got him out of the way and taken care of. But there's one thing of the 25 pounds. We decided that we're not going to leave them that way after a while because it just did not work out well. But right now, that's how we're going to have it and just leave it like it's got. Now Timothy is going to do the all-purpose, and I have a lot of it. So we're going to actually split it up into 2 things. I did not realize that I got more all-purpose than we have bread. And we're already starting to make bread. We've made 2 batches with the bread flour and our bread machine. Eventually we'll start filming that to show. It's literally the simplest recipe out of the book. I mean, it's easy. It's so easy. And we're having trouble finding some breads at our local store. We like the honey wheat, but we're not making it. We're just making straight white bread and doing it for toast and dinner kind of toast and different things, just to try to not eat so much meat because it's more expensive, and just to try to get things to go a little bit more. And yes, I'm mouthing at him and making fun of him for spilling things, but he's trying to get it all cleaned up, and we're going to start working on some other things, I believe. Now we're just moving everything around to get stuff where we need it, getting some stuff out of the room, putting it where it needs to go, just really trying to maneuver things around and that kind of stuff. And you'll see us in and out. We didn't really move the camera around. I'm very sorry about not capturing it all. And this is a 2-part video. So please bear with us as we try to work on this stuff. We're moving this out into the den because it's got some of my grandma's stuff in it that she's had forever. and doing that, and then we're going to start moving in other things and cleaning stuff around and that stuff. So now you'll see us dusting because, need to do that. I try to, anytime we move stuff around, is really dust everywhere, get behind things, moving stuff. We have a lot of random stuff that we want to keep right now till we figure out, do we want it? Do we need it? Could we use it somewhere else? So a lot of stuff's going into the closet. Um, and moving it there till we figure out what do we want to do. And so Obi, of course, is just every step with us trying to figure out what we're doing and everything. And then us trying to figure out, do we want this? Do we need this? Do we, whatever. And we figured out we're going to leave the rug there. We're not going to switch out the rugs, but just because it would be harder. And now we're going to try to get my desk in. So right here, we're moving my sewing machine, and it's kind of an important machine too. Well, I mean, it is. It's not a big one, but moving that stuff from my desk into this new craft room. Here we are moving more things from our room where my desk currently, or used to be, into the craft room where my desk is going and my other stuff. Um, so here we are moving part of my desk in. Luckily, Timothy's youngest brother came over to help us with the other stuff. The bigger part of the desk. So this is kind of where I leave you for this day, and then I'm going to get it up next Saturday and show you exactly what it looks like.
See, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Look over there. Leah, look at that.